well, I finally made it out for 2026. I was due out last week. Unfortunately, the sick child, so I had to stay and look after her. I can now only hope that what the youngest had, I don't manage to get, which I haven't shown any signs of it yet, so fingers crossed on that front. I've come back out on Meadow Lake, so I fancy bivvying up for sort of 3 days out on here. It's not overly fishing very well, but it's going to be hard. We can only do what we can do, and it's going to have to be. Well, not 3 nights blanking, we hope, but it could easily be at the moment. It is fishing incredibly slow at the moment, absolutely incredibly slow. All I've really done is just put literally a handful of stuff in with spom. Stuck 5 of those out. I like sticking to odd numbers for some strange reason, don't know why. I think everyone else sticks to even numbers, so I stick to sort of odd numbers. I bought me the old T2, so a bit of comfort the next couple of days. It's been a bit of a entertaining setting it up. It's been a long time since I've set it up and bought this much kit, so yeah, it's all good fun, keeps you amused. But yeah, so I'm quietly confident, otherwise I wouldn't be here. I think there's a fair chance of something coming my way. I just got to be sort of vigilant and observant. I spent about 2.5 hours going around the whole lake. It's never a good sign when you arrive and you're the only one on the whole complex. You know it can't be fishing very well. And that was sort of 11:30, 12:15 or so. Which we'll just have to see. But yeah, it looks good, feels good. It's the best weather conditions for a while. There's a big drop in pressure coming at the end of the week. It's allegedly snow again the following week. So I'm sort of playing around with a bivvy heater that I've got. Before anyone says yes, the door will be wide open, and I'll never go to sleep with it on. Anyway, I am fully aware of what I need to do, so don't worry about that. I'm all good. This one comes fitted with a carbon monoxide thing, and so should be good. I'll just test it out and play with it this week. Don't really need it, I don't think, this week. It's more about next week and the future, so we'll see. But yeah, bivvy's all set up there, looking very nice, and hopefully the alarms will go off. Fingers crossed, eh? Come on now, come on. Oh. Right, well, this is all I'm putting out, literally just a handful like that in the spom. Some boilie bites, some hemp and buckwheat, and a few Nutribaits solubles and a few Nutribaits boilies. That's it, not a great deal. 5 of those went out, and we'll see how we progress, but there's not a lot more than that going to be going out at all. Not a massive carp from a lake full of them. Very pretty, stocky, which I'm not going to complain about because it's a carp, it's January, it's a pretty fish, it'll be absolutely stunning in the future. So yeah, we're never going to complain about these things. Beautiful, might even wait for the estate, just see what it is. £12.4. Actually, no, £13.4. That's what it says. 13.4. There you go. That's a start, isn't it? Well, good morning. That weren't a bad start, was it? I know it wasn't the hugest fish in the world. Completely understand that. However, it was a fish. It was a carp, and it's a January carp. And I think, unless I'm mistaken, it's probably the 4th carp out of the lake this year. Maybe some more. I'm not 100% sure, to be fair, but I know of about 3 fish. So I think I know about 2 fish. So God, I don't know. But anyway, there you go. Right about that. Right hand rod out there, quite a way. A lovely sort of channel between 2 gravelly bits. There's quite a few single bleeps on the left hand rod last night, which is a bit strange because I thought that was the one that would be rattling off this morning when I came charging out the bivvy, but apparently not. It was the other one. Unfortunately, because my lines are pretty close, I managed to pick that rod up. It went on a bit of a kite left and double back on itself and went that way, and there was just zero way I was going to get out of that one very easily. Not a lot I could do there, to be perfectly honest with you. I just had to live with it, which is never good when you're trying to play a fish and tow a leg back in from the, I've tried to loosen the clutch off, but I was having to stand down there and trying to get the fish from going away from one of them snags. So it was a bit of a hairy battle at one point. Didn't really need to be panicking like that about losing something. I'm not sure what the conditions are going to be like today. We're right on the edge of some rain again, very similar to yesterday, so I think we're going to get the same sort of rain and stuff as we did yesterday, on and off. Do need to put about 5 more spawns of bait out there, but I'll sort of waiting for sort of mid-morning. I feel is probably the better option. I was hoping there's a possibility for another take this morning. Unfortunately, I think I had it about, I've taken about 6:45, 8:15, and with all the mucking around of things at the strip line, because some of it was a little bit gnarly, so I didn't get settled down back in the bivvy to sit down with it all sorted out until 9 o'clock. So I probably possibly missed the feeding window really, but what doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. I am tempted to actually do some spomming now because it's quite calm. There's a little bit of wind. There's a bit more southerly crosswind, which I didn't want this morning. But yeah, it's not sort of too bad when it's like this. Right, with that in mind, I think I'm going to actually go and do that. Yeah, right. There you go. There's a nice morning update. And yeah, fingers crossed. Really, fingers crossed. Sure, wangle another one out tomorrow morning. Don't know. There was a guy in a van driving around earlier, so I don't know where he's gone, but I think we're not going to be the only one fishing at the moment. That'd be quite nice. Yes. Literally one tiny little scoop from my hand. That's all I'm putting out there. Yeah, that's all I'm whacking out there. Yeah, all I'm whacking out there. That's sorted out. I don't know what that's killed to do with. out the car later on. Get one less bait in it this time. I thought give it a bit of oomph. I think. Sorry. Oh dear. I might have to sort that out. Yes. Not after this cast, I suppose. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's all I'm putting in my spot. It's only a little handful of stuff, not a lot. Well, what can I say? That spomming was not the best. I think I'm going to have to make an effort to get back to the car at some point today and yeah, collect a smaller spom. I need it to be a little bit more accurate than that. I don't mind a bit of a bait spread, but that wasn't ideal, unfortunately. There's probably I sort of like it short of the spot, right of the spot, left of the spot, on the spot, behind the spot, and this was all short of the spot, which isn't ideal. However, looking at the forecast, the winds are going to pick up, so I could end up fishing short of the spot anyway, because I won't be able to sort of get to where I want to get to. We'll just have to see. I can't undo it now. Just got to deal with it and work with it realistically. Yeah, it still attracts fish into the area. They still move around. I've got a couple of boosted up hook baits on there, a pop up and a little dumbbell wafter. I think I've got a pink pepper pop up. One of my favourite little white blank savers on there. Trying to remember what I've done now. Yeah, I should know. Weird. Anyway, so we'll just have to, yeah, work on that slowly but surely. See where we go. But yeah, it is what it is. Not a bad day at the moment. Rain seems to have subsided. Enough time to get the spom out. Nearly had a bit of sunshine earlier. Had a little look round. Can't see anyone fishing at all whatsoever. I know a van drove round, but I don't know why you drove round. Sneaky feeling you drove around and put a little bit of bait out here and there. As long as you didn't put it in the snags, I'm not really bothered. So I found in the years, if you feed the carp in the snags and you feed the carp in the sanctuaries, and everyone does exactly that, the carp just live in the snags and live in the sanctuaries. Why would they come out to the main body of water when they're being fed, there? So let's just hope that's not happening. We'll just have to see. Right, time for another burr, I think. And yeah, wish me luck. Oh, it is grey and miserable and drizzling outside. That horrible sort of dense fine rain where you don't feel like you're getting wet, where in actual fact you're getting absolutely soaked. Not ideal. So sort of stuck in the bivvy, looking out the door as much as possible, trying to spot some fish. But I have actually seen one. It was a couple of hours ago. It's quite a nice fish washed out there, possibly on the line where I'm fishing, which is sort of quite good. Heading out of the area, which is not good, but if they're moving up the lake, it's got to be a good sign. If one's moving, maybe the others are going to move. Don't know. Sorry, I've got croaky voice. That's better. Yeah, so one's moving, the others might be moving. So I can only but hope. Tomorrow's forecast is quite a pleasant day actually, so it should be quite good. Wednesday's forecast, is not good at all. Compared to Thursday's forecast, which is horrendous. So obviously I'm definitely doing tonight. I should probably do tomorrow night as well, I think. And it's going to be a bit of a wet and a sort of manky pack up on Wednesday. But if I can manage to sort of get everything done and a couple of trips to the car, it shouldn't be too bad. In all honesty, I'll just have to come down and come back and whip the bivvy down and do it like that. Perhaps wet, regardless of whether it's raining or whether it's not. So I'll just have to hang in the garage for till my next trip, which I'm hoping is going to be next week. Just got to sort of see how the weather goes. I've probably got the ability to come on Sunday again, actually, because my youngest is doing exams at the moment, so she doesn't want to go to her climbing club on Monday nights, and I generally end up having to take her because the wife doesn't quite get home in time for work. If she gets delayed in any traffic, it just puts a kibosh on the whole thing, really. So that's generally why I go Tuesday morning. So yeah, I might be able to do that this Sunday, which could give me a little bit of an extra advantage before this cold snap does or doesn't appear, depending on what it's going to do. But we don't know yet. We're still sort of looking at the weather and taking notes of things. But we're confident that the temperatures tonight are good. The temperatures today have been good. I've been testing out my little bivvy heater because I'm older and colder now, and sitting out in these conditions does get to me, and it seems to be pretty good. I have to keep it on extremely low, otherwise it's just crazy heat. So yeah, it's definitely pretty good, and it's not bad considering it's in the old T2, so it's quite good, really. I might do a little bit of a film about it later on or something. It's a good bit of kit. I think I'll do a completely separate section on that one, and quite happy with that. So there we go. Right, cheers. I'm going to keep on staring out the window and hoping I see some more fish before the darkness falls. Wow, good morning, stroke, good afternoon. Been a bit lazy today. Well, not really, actually. I've sort of been chatting to people. A few people turn up to do a couple of nights, so I've been chatting to them. Decided myself that I'm definitely going to do another night. I've seen another carp, so I've really got no choice, really. I've seen this one each day. So there's something out there. There's something getting them to move in. So I've topped the show up again. Fresh baits on. Got them back out there, and we're all set for another night. The wind has arrived, so it's sort of 40-mile-an-hour winds, which is from behind me, so it's quite good. At some point, I might actually look at the way this wind is going. I might try and drift me deeper, because there's an area out there I never managed to just realised the Canadian geese are sort of near enough. I don't know how far deep the Canadian geese go when they go underwater, but they can't go that deep. But they're over my baits and over where I'm fishing, which is a bit of a novel one. I don't know. I never really thought about the effects of that one. But yeah, so we're all battened down. T2 still, double checked all the pegs. Everything's good. Had a bit of sunshine today, which is quite nice. Apparently, if I'd got up in the night for a wee or something, I'd have seen the Aurora Borealis. But I slept completely through the night, so didn't see that one. It's amazing considering the amounts of nights I'm out, how much I haven't seen it. Can't think of my words at the moment. But yeah, we're all pitched there, all looking good, everything's secure. There's not much wind coming through here, really. That's quite good. and we're just going to give it one more night. Depending on the weather tomorrow, I might actually sort of end up getting stuck here to do the fourth night, which I can do, and it's not going to be a bad thing to do that, but that's why I've sort of put a little bit more, excuse me, I'm just getting back in my bivvy, that's better. I've put a little bit more bait out than I would do normally. Just only sort of like two more spawns. I've done the 5 spawns plus 2 more, simply because I want to make sure there's a little bit more bait through tomorrow, and maybe tomorrow night if I don't get the chance to actually get any more bait out. Don't know. I'll just have to see really. But it's beautiful out there at the moment. It looks absolutely stunning, gorgeous. And I need some lunch. I only had 1 cup of coffee. It's unbelievable. It's gone past 12 o'clock. I mean, well, sort of, well behind today, but not really. It's just, there's no rush. I think everything's, perfectly okay, perfectly good, and we'll just see. Right. Wish me well. That's today's update. Hopefully tomorrow's update will bring a fish. Keep seeing them out there. Just got to tempt them, haven't I, realistically? Got to tempt them, and then we'll be in business. That's all on. Whether you can see that or not, that's all I'm putting in there. Not exactly what I'm after, but carp number 2. Got to build on it, haven't you? Since I'm building the other way, because I think it's smaller than the other one. Pretty fish though. But there we go. Anyway, can't complain. Fish number 2. Good. Amazing. Alright, let's get it back. And yeah. Well, good evening. That was a nice surprise. If the camera's rattling around, it's because it's the bivvy shaking and the 40-mile-an-hour winds and rain we've got at the moment. It wasn't a overly pleasant experience, that, but I was happy. There was a carp. When it went off, it was just literally bobbing up and down, bivvy, 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 like that. So I thought I was landing a bream in this, so it could have been worse, really. So I'm happy that it wasn't a bream, obviously, and yeah, it's good. Good result. Carp number 2 for this trip. Carp number 2 for January. I was originally supposed to come out last week and fish for a birthday fish, but I obviously snuck out Sunday, which is still my birthday weekend as such. And fingers crossed, I can actually wrangle one of the bigger lumps out of here. Would be very nice. Something that's about 5 times bigger than that would be good. They're in here. It'd just be nice to catch them, to be honest with you. But we'll keep on trucking. We keep on trying, and yeah, it's good. It's quite impressed, really. But there we go. Right, I'm going to sign off now and go back to watching whatever I was watching on Netflix. Have a bit of a tidy up, and yeah, fingers crossed something else comes along my way. Just have to see, mummy, boys and girls. Well, good morning from the bivvy door. It's yeah, very wet. It's been a blowy night. I was hoping for some little bit more action because the wind hasn't been crazily bad, realistically. The heavy rain seems to have sort of bypassed us apart from in waves. It's just been that sort of drizzly stuff, really. A bit heavier at times, but not that bad. No signs of sunshine today. I don't think there are any signs of a lot today, to be honest with you. But yeah, I've not going out there. Every time I go out there, it seems to rain even more. You can see there's a nice few puddles forming there, so we've had a fair bit of rain during the night. But there we go. A little bit of a morning update. A bit on the drag this morning because I slept in, so I wanted to catch on to sleep because bivvy's rattling and shaking around half the night. But we will see. I haven't seen any signs of fish yet. I'm going to get the first brew of the day on and take it all from there, really.
Well, afternoon. I've been battered away again with 40-mile-an-hour winds. I've made the decision. Well, I haven't made a decision. The weather's made the decision that if I pack up, I'll probably go and look like a drowned rat. So I'll just turn my radio off. Yeah, I'll probably go and look a drowned rat, which we don't want to be going on like a drowned rat. There was a lull in the weather long enough for me to actually get both rods back out. I've sort of adjusted things around. I forgot to mention it yesterday. I think I might have done. Because of the strong winds and the tow and everything, I've moved the left-hand rods slightly left. But what I've now done, because I keep seeming to be getting fish on the right-hand rod on the same spot, I'm assuming the fish are coming from the right. So I've moved the right-hand rod over to where the left-hand rod sits on the buzz bars, and I've cast out the left-hand rods further right. Hopefully I might sort of pick up some bigger fish or something like that. I don't know, we'll just have to sort of see things, what we can do. Something I've done in the past on here, just sort of leapfrog the rods over each other, trying to sort of track down the fish. I think they sort of drift around, and when they're under a little bit of pressure, they might not like it. So I might have been catching the stockies sort of on the edge of the group of fish that's held up out there. So I've moved those rods over there, which wasn't too bad. It's quite easy, because it was sort of relatively dry, and there's a good bit of wind, which helps. The spomming didn't quite go as well, because the wind picked up even more, and the rain lashed down. But yesterday's spomming didn't go very well, so based on that, I caught another fish. It can't do any harm, can it, whatsoever? So we'll hopefully see how we get on. But yeah, I'll just show you what it looks like outside, shall I? There we go, the beautiful weather that we have. Yeah, and I've got streams of water running down in front of me. I'm not sure if you can see them there, sort of lower the camera down. Yeah, I've got streams of water running down in front of me. Oh, my thing's gone a bit, my bracket's gone a bit loose. Oh well, I just have to hold it up with my hand for now and just adjust it. There we go. Oh, wife's calling, I'll catch up with you. There's streams of water flying down the bank. Absolutely joyous. It's calming down a little bit now. Hopefully. Yeah. Ah dear. The crazy things we do to catch carp. Well, good morning. Nothing in the night. Really thought that there was a good chance of something occurring. But there we go. Never always right. Sometimes wrong. I am packing up. I'm actually starting to pack up now. The sort of contents of the bivvy are slowly sort of disappearing, and yeah, there's a bit of a mess here as we're sort of tidying everything up. We will be off, hopefully, in a dry spell. Everything's going to be soaking wet. There's no two ways about it, to be honest with you. Not a lot I can do about that, but it will be dry. The rest of the kit, which is really what I'm after. The other stuff just hang in the garage until the next trip, dry out. So yeah, that will just have to be when it's going to be. Right, I am going to bid you farewell. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll try and get this video out pretty soon, probably be next week, sort of. It'll be before February anyway. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe and comment. It does help. And yeah, Happy New Year. I hope your first sessions of 2026 has been and gone, or it's coming soon. See you later, folks.